Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of Don't Let It Stu. I'm fucking roasting in this. Go to YouTube. Watch this if you kind of want to see what's going on here. We have our Traitors special edition. I'm wearing a cape. I got it on Amazon. I'm sweating my tits off. It's probably made of acrylic or I don't know what other those substances are that kind of just make you hot. I'm here with Keith Carlisle. Hi, Keith. How are you?
I'm good, Stu, and might I say you look beautiful in polyester.
That's the fabric I was looking for, and it's just like, I mean, this is coming off in like a few minutes. Like, it's just a bit like fun right now. We're going to be talking about Traitors today, and we're going to get into Beverly Hills a bit. And do you know what we're not going to talk about today? Because I'm going to wait for next week. We're going to talk about the car dealership again. I mean, I know everyone loves that fucking story.
The never-ending saga.
But I did get my license plates from the DMV, so we've all the paperwork done and everything. So now there will be a last high-tier email going out this weekend. If they want to fix the problem that they're responsible for, they have the weekend to do it. And then after that, it gives me no joy or pleasure to go and file my complaints, reviews, and my recommendations of not going to this dealership. And I'm allowed to do that. So it is what it is. Tell me about this Whitney Leavitt on Broadway thing. You were texting me last night about it. I don't know her,
yes.
So tell me.
Well, a lot of people don't, but apparently enough people do that you can get a Broadway contract. I'm livid. Because here's the thing. Okay, if Whitney Leavitt made famous Secret Wives of Mormon Live, she was originally involved in Montauk, and I've done a big thing on TikTok and Instagram about it. I love these girls. It's what basically all happened is they were all married and having kids, and then they were sort of like soft swinging, right, with each other's husbands, right?
And TikToks and all that shit as well, right?
Yes, they were like, hi, we're hot, we're moms, we're mothers. And anyway, Whitney Leavitt sort of got famous for a really bad reason, is because her baby was in the NICU and she was filming dance TikToks. Not great. And what happened is she eventually, as one does, she has a huge PR catastrophe and she gets invited to go on Dancing with the Stars. Dancing with the Stars is, of course, the new pivot for a lot of people.
Do I need to steal a grocery store to get on Dancing with the Stars or something? I feel like I need something major because like I'm dying to go on Dancing with the Stars. Dying to go on Dancing with the Stars.
You know, and if Luigi Mangione gets off for murder, we can look forward to seeing him on season 57.
I'm literally like Sheena. I'm like Sheena, dying to get on that show.
The thing with her is she did okay. She was fine. She can move a little bit. Like that's where she comes from. But she got voted off, and the immediate pivot was to ask her to be Roxy Hart in Chicago on Broadway. Now,
okay, wait.
I
feel like, you know, like this is the second Roxy Hart. Like, is this kind of like didn't Erica Jane do it? And then Ariana Maddox did it as well. Didn't she do it? And now this bitch is doing it. Like, I mean, is this kind of like the go-to, like, hey, they have a bit of fame, a lot of people like them, whatever, we can just throw them this role?
100%. And let's not forget, they're the third, Erica Jane was the third, I think, Bravo housewife to be on it, because Nene was also on it and Candy was also in it. Mind you, they also had the illustrious Billy Ray Cyrus for 6 weeks. I mean, give me a fucking break. But the thing was...
No, you know what though? But you know what? Here, I'm going to say this. It's like you're like, guys, I made it to Broadway. It's like, yeah, everyone's fucking done it. Like it's like
right.
Like it totally takes like the spectacularness of it away because like all these other kind of like reality stars have done it. It's like it's kind of disappointing.
Absolutely. And the thing is everybody I think really has rooted for Whitney and really likes her. So people are in the comments and they're like, she's living her dream, my baby. I'm like, the dream has been lived by 800 other people, but okay, like, you know, whatever. And the clip is if you know, I come from a theater background and I know people in the cast.
That's why you're mad.
Well, listen, I'm not. I'm happy they still all have a job, but this would not have happened. The show would not still be going if they didn't bring in people like fucking Billy Ray Cyrus, the show's been on Broadway for so long.
Yeah.
And so it's important to note that Whitney is doing okay. She's not amazing. She's not. First of all, Roxy doesn't have to be a singer. Renee Zellweger played her in the movie. The name on everybody's lips is gonna be boom, Roxy. Like, it doesn't take any talent. And I have really had it. Like, I'm just like, okay, no, good for her. She's on Broadway. Good,
Yeah,
get your check. You know, next week, I don't know, they're going to have you playing Roxy. Like, it's fine.
I just need to lip sync, though. I can't sing it. You know what I mean?
No, trust me, this part you can
I'm
handle.
not like a triple threat. I can do a bit of acting. I can do performing. I can dance. I can dance. I'm really good at dancing. And I think I am.
Okay.
And I was in a movie. I was in Ella Enchanted as a dancer on that movie. And my choreographer at the time was Bruno from Dancing with the Stars in Ireland.
No
we shot it
way!
in Ireland. Yes, I went and auditioned and I got the part as a dancer.
That's amazing. So you are a real okay. Whitney, get the hell out of that part.
I know. I need to that's why I want to go and dance with the Stars, because I'm like a sneaky chef where I get in there like, oh, he knows his way around the kitchen, but he doesn't know the dance floor. And then I get on and it's like, boom, I win.
Yes. Yeah, you'd be like the sleeper cell. You'd be like like a secret threat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is now my full-time job, is trying to get you on Dancing with the Stars. I have to go.
No, I know. Yeah, no, we need to know somebody. Like, I just, like, you don't have to be super famous to get on there. Like, oh, hey, like he was on Food Network a few times and he has a podcast. Like, let's throw him on there as like the unknown. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're more than well known to some of these fuckers that they're having on. My God,
I don't even know some of them. Yeah, I know exactly. Like, have an Irish person. Irish is like, there's lots of Irish like people doing things now. I mean, more as on Traitors.
Yeah. Oh, our girl.
I love her. I love her.
She's so good.
So wait with her. So she's going with her. She's going on. But when does that start?
It's already started.
Oh, it's already started.
The clips are everywhere on TikTok. And I mean, we're really like, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, Padbury and Saw Shay. Like, it's it's fine.
Yeah. Is it like, Hilary Duff, the way she does the dance, like that kind of like low energy?
I would argue Hilary Duff is more energetic.
I mean, I just love Hilary Duff. I love her songs from back in the day, and like I used to listen to them, and they were like, so yesterday, and like all that stuff. And then, but like this resurgence she's had, and it's just gone viral. But then on top of that, like she just seems like so much fun and just so happy to be there and so appreciative, and just kind of like she's kind of in on the joke with everybody, and like the whole, like she just seems like such a joy to be around, like on stage.
She does, and I think it's such a great pivot from all of the Ashley Tisdale kind of like call out. And it's like, she's like, okay, that's fine, girl. Like, I'm just going to go on tour and sell tickets for $2,000 a piece, but you do you. Go find a new group of friends. We're good.
I even like some of the Swifties were like, I just don't get it with her. It's like, okay, do you know what? You don't have to get it. Like, this is a fun thing for millennials here. Like, no, she's not going to have a fucking Eras tour. Like, chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? It's like,
we don't have to like do that whole, we don't need arenas, we need a theater. And I need to hear Come Clean with like the theme from the Hills playing in the background.
Like 3 outfit changes, like that's enough. And she wears these like the outfits are so fucking early 2000s as well, which is amazing. Like the baggy pants with the pointed stiletto. It's amazing.
Perfect. Like she is, it really is.
Yeah, it's so good. It is really good.
It's so good.
Oh my God. Okay, so I just took a nap there earlier while I was watching Beverly Hills. So let's get into it. I mean, it's what they're. Oh, before we get into that. So I saw on the after show, they had Captain Jason and Daisy do a kind of back and forth. And it's like, I don't understand this. Why the fuck would Heather Gay say she hooked up with them or slept with them or kissed him or whatever she said she did with him?
I don't know. And I feel like I'm the last man standing where I'm like, I kind of like Heather. And people are like, you're an idiot. But I think that she is just so enjoying being like kind of like sassy. Also, she's so hot now. And I think now she thinks people might believe it for a second. Like, she's riding that wave as far as she can take it.
The only problem is with that is that Captain Jason has a platform. He goes on Bravo all the time. He goes on these after shows. He goes on Watch What Happens Live. It's bound to come up. And the fact that she like just says it straight out, and it's like, oh, this is never going to come back and hurt me.
Yeah.
Like,
we need a little forethought. But I have to say, Captain Jason is an intoxicating man. And if he ever hugged me, I would be like, well, he's actually left his partner for me. Like, he is such a, like, and he's plays along with it. And I think
he's a good sport with it. Yeah, he is.
Such a good sport. Such a good sport. At a certain point, it's like, okay, enough, or we're going to have to get lawyers involved, Heather.
Beverly Hills. First of all, I'm just going to start off with saying, can we fucking stop saying like, hey, when we were over at Tilly's, her name is Jennifer.
It's Jennifer.
Just
It's
like
Jennifer.
Tilly's. Do you know when we were at Tilly's? I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate when they abbreviate shit like that.
There's also not another Jennifer. It doesn't make any sense. Like, there's no other Jennifer here. We're aware. You can just use one or the other. Like, also, too, if you're going to just say her name in the context and she's sitting there, put some fucking respect on it. We were at Oscar-nominated Jennifer Tilly's home.
I know, yeah. Or like we were at Jennifer's home. Like, just like we're at Kathy's home.
Right.
You know, it's like...
Right.
Oh, my God.
We weren't over at Hilton's, you know?
So it starts off at the table from last week. And, you know, we're going on about this Accosted thing. And I will say, like, as much as Amanda annoys me, and, you know, and she does, but also Dorit, I think, annoys me a bit more than Amanda. And, like, I didn't find, like, I kind of, like, instead of kind of skipping through the episode, I actually listened properly to Amanda and what she was saying. And I think she had some points. I really do. And I think she is dismissed a bit much. You know, I feel like she's the kind of girl, like she needs another season. I know people don't want to see her back for another season, but I just feel like you do have to give a housewife 2 seasons, at least. Just to feel, to, you know, like people that got 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, like Emily and Gina, for example. I don't know why they're on 5 and 6 or 7. Or I wouldn't what the fuck.
I have no clue.
Like, you know,
I have no clue why we still have to sit through them.
Yeah, I think, you know, there's just a time where just, you know, maybe you just take a break for a season or 2 and then you come back and you with like a fresher look and stuff like that. But she was saying like, hey, you hurt me, and you just kept going and going and going. And she's not wrong. Like, Dorit was fucking annoying.
Yeah. And also, I'm torn on this because if it's really that difficult today, stay your ass at home. Like, if I'm having a difficult day, I'm like, baby, we're ordering in. I'm watching season 3 Atlanta. We're not leaving the house. But
ruffled hair.
But I agree with you that I agree with you. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. But here's the thing, like, and I get what you're saying. Like, you know, if you're like that bothered or you're that sad, just stay at home. But here's the thing. It's like the production is like, hey guys, we have a lunch, we have a dinner at this restaurant on Tuesday. Everybody's confirmed. Everyone needs to turn up. The shooting time is 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. We're doing a happy hour, whatever it is. Like, you need to get fucking paid. You have to fucking turn up. You can't just say you're not doing it. She probably give them a heads up, like, hey, it is my like son's, you know, passing anniversary or whatever it is and stuff like that. And the producers are probably like, great, that's a great thing to bring up at the table. You can talk about that at the table. And it's probably a very normal conversation, right? It just didn't probably go the way they kind of planned it to go, because, you know, Dorit just like railroads every conversation, I feel like, almost all the time. But yeah. So I think that's why that happened. Like, she wasn't going to sit it out and stay at home, especially when you're a newbie. But
yeah.
You were saying this to me yesterday. I said it to you yesterday. Where is she on the after shows, Amanda?
Well, did you watch the recent episode of the after show she was on?
I did not, because I don't watch any of them.
She was on the most recent episode, and I had not seen her. I haven't seen her passed around like in the clips a lot, but perfect.
Just making up things here. I don't know.
Right, but you know what? She's not, mind you, she's on them. But no, and she was, but I also think she had a more vocal role in this last episode of the after show, only because she was such a focus of like the meat of the episode, you know?
Yeah, she was. Yeah. And you know, they brought up the kind of the cult stuff where she's like, I do appreciate, she's like, we can get into that anytime. Like, I'm an open book. I'll tell you all, like, whatever. And she's just kind of like, whatever, where like Dorit's like, you know, trying to have a moment, like, I gotcha. And she's like, no, like, I was in a cult. And when you're in a cult and you get caught in a cult, you're like, instead of like people trying to embarrass other people, like, you were the victim. You probably didn't think it was going to be a cult going into it. You know?
Yeah, I didn't. It was a real tried to gotcha moment, and Dorit is going through a lot, and so angry people hurt other people, and I really didn't think that was cool. But at the same, I also didn't think it was relevant. I thought was Amanda, and what Amanda is saying is wrong. Is that an attorney could take this footage and present it in court and saying this, you know, the respondent, my ex-wife, soon to be, is bad-mouthing me to the children, and that could not play favorably. So Amanda's not wrong. I think,
I agree.
But by the way, Amanda, pull her to the side, Amanda. Don't say it in front of, like, behind her back. So I'm a little split, but I get Amanda is right.
Yeah, like I think so too. And it's like it doesn't all fall on Amanda. Like Amanda and Kyle were sitting together. They were talking about it. Kyle was bringing up kind of the last time they were together or whatever it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just, I wish Dorit wouldn't do this. I wish you wouldn't talk so shitty about PK. I understand that she's angry, but I just don't want this to come back and bite her in the ass. That is someone that's not judging you. They're just kind of looking out for you. And there's 5, 6, 7 women on this cast. They all talk about each other. That's the game of the housewives. Like, because it's interesting when other people have things going on. And I still can't get over this cape. Sorry. And I'm just looking at the camera. And I'm like, wait, I'm like the ruffles. Like, it's actually amazing. But it's like, Amanda was there listening, and then she chimed in, basically, like, I agree with you. Like, you know, this could come back to haunt her or whatever. So Dorit was going at her, like, you know, talking behind my back. And it's like, no, but like, we're just having a conversation. Like, you know, it's
that
very,
wasn't
like,
what it was.
sticky. Yeah.
But at the same rate, I don't know if Amanda knows where she is, because this is how we deal with things: is we get them out on the table. Amanda, and honestly, Bose has been right for me all along. She can't control. Rachel's so funny. At like 51, at 51, she has this insight that you can't control how other people treat you. But she's correct, and it's like,
I'm laughing at you saying, you know, she doesn't really know where she is.
She doesn't know where she is. She goes, hi, I don't like the way you're speaking to me. It was aggressive. She wasn't accosted. Amanda, shut the fuck up. If you don't want to play the game, you don't have to be here, babe. But what do you think we do? It's like, it's, you know, it's kind of giving Crystal a little bit with the violation and the, you know, and this group is worried about things like that. They're like, their back stands with that millennial bullshit of being like, my space is sacred. And their Bose's head stood up a little straighter when all of that was going on.
Speaking of Crystal Minkoff, I mean, I was on my Instagram yesterday, and of course I got a jump scare moment. Some fucking plastic surgery clinic, whatever, with she in it, and then my ex was in it, Jeff was in it too, and I was like, wait, what? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, he's getting lasers now on Instagram. I need to be consulted with all those things. I used to work at a dermatologist's office, and just, you know, this lady just bringing in my ex to get like random lasers done on his face. I'm like, girl. Anyway, just, you know, whatever. I just thought, I was like, whoa, Jesus. But I know I'm a bit shady. I'm sorry. But yeah, Amanda. Okay. Another issue I have, not issue, like just comment. When Amanda was saying, basically pleading her case, saying like, hey, I didn't like how you spoke to me. You kind of came at me and stuff. I kind of zoomed in and out of that episode where did Dorit kind of was a bit aggressive. She brought up the kid, and then she was like, yeah, we can talk about that another time. And then she kept going on about herself, right? Was that the aggressive part, or was it the aggressive part when she was trying to touch her in the doorway?
No, the aggressive part, and that's a good question, because it does seem like it blended a little bit. I think the whole thing where and listen, Dorit, you know, I go back and forth with Dorit like a bad ex-boyfriend. I'm like, oh, I hate her, and then I'm like, maybe we'll get back together. But the thing with Dorit is she just brings it out, and the way she did it was not dissimilar to how she's always done it in her 8 years or however long on the show. And Amanda took that as aggressive, that she was accosting her. She was like, Amanda, I had a problem with what you were saying about me behind my back. And Jennifer Tilly made a brilliant point in the after show. She goes, she was actually doing Amanda a favor, because these women will respect you more if you said, you know what, I did say that, and I do believe that you're doing yourself a disservice to badmouth your child. But Amanda sort of swerving in and out. Well, Kyle said that, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah. I don't think she was
talking about it.
But...
Yeah. I agree with you. Like, me and Kyle were talking about it. I think it is a bad idea that you're talking about your husband, and this could go bad for you. And I think you need to watch your mouth, you know, and that's it. Yeah. And they're right. And the thing about it was, everybody at the table kind of agreed with Amanda. You know what I mean? Everybody was kind of silent at the table. And Dorit fucking just hates any criticism of like, you did this wrong or did that wrong. She can't handle it.
Yeah, no. And she's very fragile right now too. And I think while people agree with Amanda, they're also not about to get in the way of like, I'm like, that's Dorit's business a little bit, but Dorit's making it everybody's business.
Then Bose was like, when Amanda said like, I didn't like you how you talked to me, this, that, and the other, she's allowed to say that. And then Bose is like,
Totally.
what reality are you living in? Like, it's like, no, but I'm allowed say to you, hey, the way you spoke to me is not fucking cool. I don't like that. That's your feelings, and that's like you're kind of setting a boundary. That's allowed. Like, of course you can't control what people say to you. Of course, like I get what you're saying, but like, what? Like I'm not allowed to have my feelings. Like Amanda was right there. I thought Bose was wrong there, the way she said that.
I agree with Bose's sentiment, and she's right in the fact, in my opinion, that like you can't control how someone reacts to you, but you can say, I think the way you're speaking to me is disrespectful. I also think Amanda failed, because what she should have said is, Dorit, I really don't like the way you're speaking to me. I would be happy to have a conversation about this one-to-one, but we will need to bring the tone down a little bit so we can both be heard. And Amanda was just saying, you're not going to talk to me like that. And it's like, that's not going to respond well with somebody like Dorit.
No, it's not. And then Rachel speaks up, and you could see the fucking glow on Dorit's face when Rachel Zoe spoke up. She was like,
she won the lottery.
Finally, someone is fucking backing me up. Like, thank God, because all these women hate me. And it's, you know, and Rachel was saying it like, you know, kind of basically kind of give her a break, you know. But I just think like Dorit brings it on herself by just talking so much shit. She just kind of does. And then it's like, I'm so sad and this and it's like, it's very hard to feel sorry for her. That's probably what it is for me.
Because you want to comfort her, but she is it's a bit like trying to comfort a rabid raccoon, really, isn't it? Because they're sort of, you know, she's can be very aggressive and scratch you. And it's like, oh, I'm trying to help you here, man. Like, I'm trying to support you. But
if I was Kyle at that table and she told me to shut up 3 times the way she said it, you're getting a fucking glass of wine in the face. You're getting a glass of wine in the face. Like, that was a perfect opportunity to be like, go fuck yourself, bitch, and then throw a glass of wine. We need a wine throw. Like, it's been a long time.
I know.
Or like just water. Maybe, well, it would have been water because she doesn't drink, Kyle. But like, I mean, it's just, you know, but I think there's nothing more rude. Like, if you're in a major fight with someone and you tell them like, shut the fuck up, like that's different. But the way she said it was just so patronizing and just like, that would really trigger me. Someone saying that.
And not for nothing, it was followed by her not listening to Kyle while she was speaking and making a point that her lips weren't moving 3 times. She was like, pointing to her lips and they weren't moving. Yes. She was like, just so you know, like, I'm listening. But I mean, you're not, because you're thinking of your next play, man. So stop with the bullshit. You're absolutely right. I know. Don't scream shut up at me at a dinner. It's just so debasing.
And even like, and then Erica she's like, come on, Dorit, like, you guys are trying to make up and this and she's like, no, stop, Erica. And it's like, oh God. I was like,
I know, Erica's like, it's my birthday. She's like, this is the worst party ever, man.
I know, like, just it's my birthday. It's like, and
everybody went Erica.
Outside. And everybody went outside.
Poor Erica. And then everyone's outside. Yep.
She was right. Everybody, right? She's okay with her go outside. And so then Rachel starts crying, and then she feels like people are judging her now because they're kind of judging Dorit for being sad, or Amanda, or like, I don't know who are they judging? Nobody's judging anybody for being sad in that show.
No one's really. It's the judgment. I think judgment is getting confused with just having an opinion. But I did think Kyle was looking out for Dorit. I did, and
1,000%. And people don't like Kyle because she's like, well, she always kind of brings up the stuff and then she kind of backs off and she kind of throws it in there. And then she's like, well, what? Like, what happened? It's like, no, in this instance, though, like, she made it very clear when Dorit's name has been brought up in Kyle's mouth that be careful. You're going through a divorce. PK can probably get fucking pissy and angry and really go for you if you don't shut up.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean,
so
that was kind of the dinner. And then we go to the wedding scouting, you know, which is just like a filler scene, which is, you know, basically Mauricio, pay for the fucking wedding and shut up. Like, that's like,
right. He has a new DJ career, mind you, which is the new career for all sad straight men whose relationships aren't working.
He's like, I have some spare time, and I like music, so I'm just going to take it up as a hobby. I'm like, sorry, aren't you like the head of like the agency? Like, what time do you have?
Just shut up and count your money. Enough. And him and Kyle Cook will be dual headlining in Vegas in a year. I bet you.
Oh no, he's totally going to get into that, and he's going to be invited to BravoCon to do those like DJ bits. But
right.
Oh God, what was I going to say to you? We were talking about just going back to last week, and they were at Amanda's house, and the sit down scene. I don't know if I really kind of talked about this last week, but like how it's like falling on deaf ears with Mauricio. Like Kyle is upset.
Oh yeah.
They're in the house that they grew up with, so many memories, so many happy memories. The kids were young, all that stuff. The house looks beautiful. They remodeled it, and Amanda did a good job on it. And people are mad about those floors, but it's like, guys, like the renovation is gorgeous. Like the house looks amazing, right? And
yes.
but like Mauricio's like, why are you sad? It's like, you're such a fucking
Oh yeah,
asshole.
he could not get. He is a fucking prick. And I don't know, people are more mad at Kyle in this whole situation. But if any man, if I was emotional at any man, woman, I don't give a shit, looked at me with that wrinkled brow and that half smile, like,
it's kind of like,
I would be like, it would get smacked.
It's like
right off his face.
It's like, wait a minute. Yeah. Like, yes, Mauricio, I know you started the agency with whatever, how you started, and you started making money and all that stuff. And obviously Kyle's very appreciative of all that. But at the end of the day, she did she brought up all those kids, and she stayed at home. You know what I mean? Like the amount of work, about the 4 kids, is that how many they have?
4. Yep.
Like, just give her a bit of grace, I think. I think it's kind of, like, it's sad. I feel bad for her. I do. And I know people annoys people, but like, I think there's a lot there,
I think this season so far has humanized her greatly, because she has not been the most forthcoming, and we've really seen her wear her heart on her sleeve a little more.
Yeah. And like, I do think though that she has to find a way just to move on from it, though, because I don't think he's coming back at all. Like, that's just not going to happen.
I don't either.
I think that sucks and stuff like that for her, but I just think it's a waste of time. Go have fun, go live your life, and as best as you can. And you know what? Who knows? In 5 years, you never fucking know. But don't kind of hang around waiting, because just, go live your life and things like that. But I guess like there was a kind of a recent thing that came out, I guess when they were all in Aspen, that she really felt that she was unseen. And it was kind of like, I think she kind of had a realization and said, like, look, this is fucking never getting back together. Not now anyway, But yeah, just go live your life, girl. Then we kind of have the lunch at the restaurant Jade in Beverly Hills, which I need to go there, whatever.
Oh, I know, that looked cute. I was like, let me add that to my
really
list.
Nice inside. Yeah. I thought Rachel was like, it's like, I wanted a hot girl summer.
That was so funny. She might still have one, but not for a minute.
Go to the Hamptons then has been set up then, I guess, for the next few episodes. So they all sit down with Sutton and fucking Rachel and Boz. Is it Boz? Who's at the dinner table? Dorit. But basically it ends up like Rachel says to Dorit, I don't think you think she wants the best for you. You don't trust her. You just don't.
It's true.
Fine. I mean, just like, Rachel is the adult in the room. She really is.
She really is. She is the best first season addition in so many years. But first of all, we need to stop listening to Kyle, because everybody she brings on flops. Okay, sorry. Yeah. But Rachel has been she's been so refreshing, honestly.
She really is. I think she's actually saved the show this season. I do. I really do. I would love to see her and maybe it's going to come. I would just love to see like a bit of like old Rachel Zoe, like shopping, dressing up, outfits, like a bit of her business of what she does day to day. Like just a little bit of like this splashed in, because I think a lot of people crave that and they want that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I loved the Rachel Zoe project. And so to see her back, it's like, I would love to see her like dressing Molly Sims and be like, I die. That's amazing. Yeah. You can't see my face with my hair. I die. I would love that.
because we get the little thing like, you know, you're sad, at least you're like, I mean, my closet like surrounded by Chanel, you know, like it's great. It's really funny. Like
I know.
it's
I was
those
like, can we
bits that
see
I
the
love.
closet?
Yeah. I know, see shit like that,
Take
you
us
know?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick segue before we get on to Traitors, but so it was revealed this week then that they're bringing back the OG New York City Housewives, and it's going to be in Palm Beach or Florida. It's Palm Beach, I think, right? That's where they live. Like it's Jill's in Boca, and I can Kelly and Luann, darlings, and who else? And then Ramona. So
And
I'm super excited about it. Like I texted like Jill straight away. I'm like, I'm so fucking excited. Like, you know, I think everybody's waiting for this. And she was like, oh my God, like, can you believe it? She's like, I kept the secret. It's like, you know, and I'm like, yeah, you did. I said, you didn't fucking tell me. And so she was great. But it's so funny. Like a friend of mine, Barry, is like the one that actually brought them together, Barry Posnick, which is like,
wow.
I was like, Barry, I was like, did you fucking part of this? Because he has his own production company now, and he worked on loads of Housewives shows before. It used to be with MGM, and then he kind of went out on his own. And I think he like saw an opportunity and was like, "I'm gonna fucking nab that and bring it to E." Great idea.
Brilliant, and it's all you see in the comments. Like Ramona's like, "Hi everyone, we're at Palm Beach," and blah, blah, and people are just in the comments being like, "I need this back on my television."
Yeah,
like it's been talked about for so long, ever since they gave us that flop of a reboot, and I think it's a boss ass move to say, "Okay, well if we don't have currency at this network, then we'll go to another network."
Well, I want to see, does it work? It may not work. It may be a total fucking disaster. I don't think it will, because these women are so seasoned. I have heard from reliable source, because I just know that they're asking another housewife to be on it from New York. I'm not going to say the name, but and she would like to, but she can't, and she's whatever. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to get in trouble. But kind of proposing like a friend of, where she'll like fly in and pop in and out. So
yeah.
I don't know any more on it, but if I find out that maybe she'll be pop in and out, or I'll ask if I can say anything the next few weeks, I will.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
It'd be great. Yeah, I'll tell you off air. But yeah, I don't want to get in front of
trouble. Perfect.
Because if there's any like dealings going on or anything like that, and then I'm like, oh hey, she might be coming back, you know. But we'll see. I don't know. Like I don't know how it's going to go, and I will say this, and not to like get political or anything like that. The way stuff is going on right now, people are kind of going against those people that kind of support Trump and all stuff like that. And a few of those women do. I don't know. Like, I don't know. By the time it comes out, will all that have kind of gone away and people just don't give a shit and they'll watch it? I just think there's a lot of different things. Do people want younger people on? Do they want to see the golden years, the golden ages? But I think the Palm Beach show is doing really well on Netflix, right? And all those women are kind of around the same age group.
I think it's doing well. I don't know how much of that is hate watching, because I know so many people are like, this is fucking terrible, but like, it's sort of like, and just like that.
I watched one episode. I liked it. I kind of did like it.
Okay, fair enough. See, I don't care. Like, you know, everybody votes privately. That's why we have private ballots. I don't give a shit who you support. I really don't care. I just want you to bring it on the thing. And if you can throw something great, if you can scream at Luann, you know, or Ramona gets into a big match and is like asking some bellman to unfold all of her lingerie, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Yeah. I agree. I'm still excited though. And it's nice. And I just think it's a massive miss on Bravo's and to not do that, because like, can you tell me the last season of the OG Housewives of New York, that was when they were in like, they went upstate New York, and you know, it was COVID and like they couldn't really do much and it was very limited and it was just a shit season. But that was because of the time. Like they couldn't do anything. Really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it just went away. Isn't that what happened? And they're like, oh, we just need to reboot it with new people.
What happened really is Bravo did what they were doing during that time, and they cast one black castmate to have the entire conversation of race that was happening in the country. And we saw it on Dallas with Dr. Tiffany Moon. We saw it on OC. We saw it with Ebony K. Williams in New York. And it just was such, because Ebony, of the way she approached it, and mind you, she was in a losing battle. But it's all the women went, you know, did not respond well. And it just, I mean, I don't even think they got a reunion. It was so bad. It was just so, I didn't finish watching that season because it just broke my heart.
We're just
really. With their hoods.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to get into Traitors. What a fantastic episode. Again.
So good. So
it's just
good.
so good. It's so
It is
fucking
the
good.
only thing that I'm like, the only thing I'm giddy to watch. The only thing that I'm like, shh, everybody quiet, shut up. Let's, you know, my
excited
stories
to
are
watch
on.
it. I wait
Me
till I
too.
get into bed and I prop up my bed so it looks like I'm in the hospital. Yeah, from it's like one of those hospital beds that, well, it's not a hospital bed, it's like an electronic bed that goes up and down or whatever. And like I sit there like I'm like 85 years of age, like in a bed, and then I just turn it on and I have Milo beside me, and and then I start getting palpitations when it comes to the round table, and then I'm like, fuck, 10:15, and I'm definitely not going to be able to go to sleep after this because you're running on a high. You are.
You're like, I had to just vote off a teammate. And you're like, wait a minute. Never mind. Actually, I didn't.
And now it's really like you just don't know who's going home. I will say at the beginning, I was shocked Colton was fucking voted out.
I was too,
surprised.
only because it seems so obvious to me. And Rob is playing this so well. I love him. He's gotten my girls out, but I don't give a shit because that's why we're here. We're playing a game.
Yeah.
But it was a bad move, I think. But that's why he just sort of was like, okay, like you can do it and let it go. But I think a lot of people are kind of relieved to see him go. But I thought it was a real bold play and it was real obvious.
Why do you think Rob let her have that vote?
Because Colton had been quietly saying, I'm between Steven and Candace. And Rob knew that. And didn't say anything to her. So now and it was so clear that it was her, but Candace didn't know that information.
Yeah. So it's kind of like his hands are clean of it. Like, oh, let them off. Let them all go say the names. And then I'm not.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant because people are like, I saw some comments online. Like, well, how do they not know? It's like, Rob, it's so obvious. I'm like, guys, if you actually watch the fucking show and you watch those moments where he's sitting down amongst 2 or 3 people and they're all kind of like, figuring out the names for the next vote and all this stuff, he literally sits there, he listens, and he'll give a 1-line answer or a 1-line sentence, and he backs off. So it's almost like he's like the solidifying like line that gets people to kind of turn, but he does it so quietly. Because they're all like, and he was like, he's like, I remember like, Cole saying Candace's name before he left. Just, I didn't say it.
And
it's brilliant.
Yeah.
And Colton's dead, so nobody can ask him.
He can't speak, so he said it.
You can say anybody.
And the thing is, he's played it consistently too. He's been like that even when there was no pressure on him at all. And that's the mistake our girls made with Candace and Rinna is that they said, oh, this happened. Now I need to change what I've been doing. And it's like, no. Because everybody's looking like who's changing, whose behavior is changing.
Yes.
The thing is the housewives are so great, but they're terrible at this game because they go in there with that Bravo loyalty. And it's like, baby, it's every man for himself in this one.
If you're going to speak up and you're going to have to change the game, you need to be so vocal about it. Like, oh my God, guys, it's really getting down to like the last 8. Like, I need to like just start like playing the game. Like, I need to start like opening up my ears now, and I need to talk up a bit more. You vocally say that to everybody. So then there's no surprises when you just start speaking up all of a sudden. Because Lisa Rinna didn't do that. Remember, they were saying like, oh, Lisa's very quiet. And then they went back. They're like, hey, they're all saying that you're very quiet, so you need to speak up a bit more. Then she starts going crazy and speaking up. And then it's like, okay, well, now you're fucking obvious.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Rinna, I loved her, and she's already getting brand deals. I think it's hysterical that she was doing a Sonic commercial. I was like, there's no way she's eating that burger. But she was so great on the show, but I don't know if she was a good traitor. And I think there's two very different. Yep. Okay, fair enough.
I think she's just terrible. Like she just like sat around. She's entertaining to watch, but the entertaining is very like fake, and it's very it's the same old shtick. It's like I just see right through it. Like, and I just don't understand. I mean, Colton saw through it. Like Colton was just like, there's something off here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because I think he's an actual Housewives watcher, so he probably knew what she was like on Housewives. So like. And you just could tell why she was lying. She just was terrible at fucking like acting like it.
She's not a good liar. Yeah.
And even like with the amulet thing, like, you know what I mean? Like she even fucked that up, you know? Just...
Yeah. She was like, who wants to pet it? We're like, bitch, don't play with me.
And don't touch me and don't kiss me. Like, thanks. And then lie about it.
Right.
I do think, so anyway, so Colton went and then they kind of go back and forth and then they're kind of getting into groups now and they do the challenge, which are just always so fucking boring. They're just, I can't with those challenge. They have to, like, for them to make those challenges more exciting, there needs to be like a secret. There needs to be something in every single challenge that makes me want to watch it, where I'm like, I want to see who grabs this or grabs that. I feel like every challenge should have a shield to stay safe. Every single one, I think. Because you want
I would agree.
It's just money. It's like all money. It was like, oh, they're going to get the money. They're going to give them the money. Yeah. And if they don't make enough money, they're going to raise it at the very end and the last thing so they can make up about $200,000 or $250,000. Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
Like, oh, the money is like triple this time because you made fucking nothing all season. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Sometimes the challenges sometimes they make me uncomfortable because they're like, oh, next week they're going to get put into a box. And I was like, I have a fear of being buried alive. I can't watch this. Like, just call me when it's the round table.
I was watching it last night and I actually did watch this challenge without skipping through it because there was a shield. So I wanted to see who got the shield. And I watch it and he's explaining the game, Adam Cummins says, and I'm like, he's like, okay, so then there's these easels and there's no painting on the easels. And then there's a clue and then you have to do, and I'm like, if I was in this game, I would have no fucking idea how to play it. Because it's just, just so complicated. And then I'm like, they're horses, they're being like cows, they're trying to milk a cow. I'm like I'm just like, what? I don't know.
I know.
So,
and also too, none of them were really that good at it. I think just the guessing was better. I was like, why is she riding? Right. Why are they standing behind the horse? They should be on the floor getting trampled. Like, that's the painting.
It's like, I ate grass. I'm like, oh God. So then we go back to the round table. The round table then is going to get exciting. And I will say this, and I was talking to my friend Jason about it as well. And I was saying, it is very, very clear that if you get too emotional in this game, you need to go see a therapist before you go into this game. First of all, you need to go into a therapist and just be like, I need to be able to lock out my feelings and not like anybody on this game, and I cannot take anything personally. If they want to kill me, let them fucking kill me, and that's it. It's the game, and Rob is in that mindset. That's why he's going so far. Like, he can be kind, but he's like, even if Rob got voted at home, you can tell Rob's not going to be pissed off about it. He's going to be like, oh, they played a great game and they went against me and they caught me and this, that, and the other, right? The others are just like going hell for leather on social media. It's like, girl, the game has been done 6 months ago. We got off this 6 months ago. And we're still
they all like each other.
Yeah.
They all like each other. And they're like, oh, you got like Rob in the comments being like, yes, Lisa, with your brand endorsement. Woo! And yeah, like, they like each other. This is a game. I wish everybody online going after Rob and all these people and saying they're snakes,
and
fuck off. Fuck off.
Yeah,
it's a game.
Come on. Like, it's insane. It's like they're meant to have, like, it's like people are actually thinking these people are getting murdered for real. Like, it's
they're like, justice for Candace.
Yeah, it's like, no, Candace, you went too hard for Rob. You did your throwaway vote, which you couldn't keep your fucking story and your consistency. You said to be everybody, consistency. And then you did the most inconsistent thing, a throwaway vote to the person that bothered you the most at the table. But you're like, oh, it's just a throwaway vote. And then the next night you're like, I fucking hate this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you couldn't explain it. It was so obvious. It was so obvious.
It was so clear. I'm very curious, though, if she didn't start. By the way, let's be real. This group of faithfuls is dumb. They are but it's like they're finally catching on and getting some people out. Thank God. It's like the season's almost over. But they're finally catching on. But I wouldn't be shocked if they don't start pinning the dots and be like, well, Candace didn't want to go for Lisa. Rob went hard for Lisa. The next night, Candace went for Rob. and she was also in the turret. We've gotten 2 traitors, and the one last traitor who went out went hard on another guy. And it's like, RHOBH has played it so well, and I'm like, I want to watch his season now of Island.
Yeah. And
so I'm very curious. I know.
And it's so funny because before it ended, then the show, like they all went around and nobody said Rob's name.
I know.
Like, it's amazing.
I know.
I want him to win. I want him to win because he's playing the game miraculously. And he still has two more votes at the round table.
That's true. He has the dagger still. He has the dagger. I think my money is either Rob for the win, full sweep.
Yeah.
Or I think it's going to be a random collection again. I think it's going to be like Tara and Johnny and like, Dorinda or something.
No, I don't want that. I don't.
Like I only want Rob.
It's like, because like last season I was like, wait, how many faithfuls won? Like 9? Like it was just like, it was so many. Like 4.
Has a traitor won the US version?
Everybody got $5,000 each.
I know. They're like, they split that pot. It's like, enjoy your, enjoy your takeout, I guess.
I always feel like it should be more money. Like it should be about 400,000. Like you should, it's a huge show.
It should. It's a really big show, but I also think it's because it's like these people are like celebrities. I always thought that they should be like playing for charity because I'm like, Dorinda Medley doesn't need money. You know what I mean? Like some of the, I'm like, y'all don't need that 200,000.
Do they get a paycheck for going on the show as well? I think they might.
Oh, certainly.
Oh, they
certainly.
do. Yeah.
It's a union. It's a union show. So
and the longer they go, then the more money they get and stuff like that. Yeah. It's really funny. And then obviously we wrap it up then at the end, and then we have the reveal. So who's it? Michael? Was that it? No, is it Michael? The Asian guy? What's his name? Michael? The guy?
Oh, Eric.
Eric, sorry.
Yes.
And
his reaction was great.
He was like, what the fuck? Which was because it is shocking that it's Rob because nobody knows that it's him.
It is. Now, what do you think's going to happen? Do you think Eric is going to take it or Eric is going to walk?
Oh, but are you fucking kidding me? He has to take it.
But he said he doesn't want to be in the game if he's not a faithful.
But then he said,
so it's
unless maybe I could do it. And then
he's like, Rob.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, BT Miss Rob, just look at him more. It's great. Give him the turret alone.
Girl, go in that turret or one of us will.
I love when he went into when Alan Cummings went into the thing. He's like, the tension is palpable. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, so cute. It's my friend,
so
my friend Craig. He's Scottish. He sounds like him. But yeah, so we'll see next week, and then he's going to go with, he's definitely going to go with it. And then it looks like a broad daylight murder. Then somebody stays in the box and doesn't get out.
Yes. That box freaks me out. I don't want any part of that.
Do you think there's creepy crawlies in it? Oh God.
I don't.
That's where I'd get
I just don't like being caged.
Yeah. I don't think anybody does. Like, Jesus. But, well, you never know.
Well, you never know. I'm not going to knock it. Some people.
I think that's it. Yeah, so that's it. So, Keith, thank you so much for coming on. Please tell everybody where they can find you. Do you have any live shows coming up in New York?
I do. I'll be at the comic strip tonight at a roast battle.
Great.
I haven't written any joke. Yeah, I haven't written anything, so I'll probably bomb. But and you can find me on Instagram at Keith Carlisle and TikTok at Keith Carlisle _.
All right, thanks so much. And again, if anybody is interested in GLP-1 or trying it out, go over to newcorehealth.com. I'm loving it. I feel like I'm 25 years of age. I'm at the perfect weight. There's no food noise. Just DM me, ask me any questions about it. But yeah, Chef Stewart 20, if you guys are interested in that. And in the next few weeks, I'm going to be talking about NAD plus as well. Also, I'm on that, which is, I think it's like the Fountain of Youth. But anyway, see you all next week, guys. Bye.